What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Jsapp again, man, back with another one. It's been a few minutes, but I just want to, you know, get my head right on some things before I drop this next one on y'all. But basically, today I just want to talk about, more about the things that make us tick versus the things that make us rich. Like I told y'all before, I'm a filmmaker by heart. That's my passion. I love it. I do it for free. But I always like to keep this channel close to the vest, the human side of things, of filmmaking. And I promised y'all I'll be organic as possible, transparent, and I want to keep it that way. So I'm not going to always be talking about gear or, the new wave or anything of that. Sometime I will because I love it. I'll talk about that. But for the most part, I want to keep things all about your mental state, keeping that together. And, oftentimes we have people who, in this planet in general, we have people who are very good at hiding their pain. And sometimes once they can't hide it anymore, they put on a happy face to begin with. And when they can't hide it anymore, they wind up hurting themselves or they wind up hurting other people. And when you grow up in a society that says when things got you down, when the world ain't working in your favor, put your happy face on. You know what I'm saying? Even your parents will tell you that sometimes. Put your happy face on. And, I could speak from experience about my life that, just because you put a happy face, it doesn't necessarily put you in a happy place. So at some point you have to face what you're dealing with, and again, it don't always, I'm not a doctor. I'm not here to give you therapy or nothing like that. I'm just simply sharing my point of view on the other side of the success, the darker side of success. That's what I've struggled with in my personal life. And I want to use my platform on YouTube to express that and to share that with people who are like-minded. Everybody won't understand, and some people will. And those are the people I want to talk to. And the people that don't understand, maybe they'll come around. But getting back to the topic, we have to keep this image up of ourselves that we got it all under control and that, as an entrepreneur, just speaking on that, you got a lot of ups and downs. There's your time of the year where you completely killing it. You getting job after job. The clients are happy. You're growing as a person, all of that. And then there's those time of the year rather, that's just low, that you just don't know where your next gig is coming from. And that could play a part on your mental on so many levels, on your day-to-day survival mental, as well as your purpose mental, getting up in the morning, not belonging anywhere that day. Nothing to really, you could practice and stuff, and I applaud that. But I mean, in terms of like having some place to be, having a group of people depending on you to show up at a certain place and time, that could wear on you. And I know I'm not the only one that go through that sometimes. So I just want to share that with y'all, that you don't have to put a happy face on, and I'm not saying walk around moping and letting the whole world into your space, because you can't let everybody know your flaws, and you can't be vulnerable all the time. And I get that. I really do. But to say we spend upwards of $5,000, $10,000, some of us even more money on equipment, our marketing, our promotion, the networking, practicing, taking classes, whether it's on Skillshare or wherever, just YouTube University, just the time that takes. That's a lot of money and time and dedication into that thing. And if nothing goes into your mental wellness, you see how unbalanced that could be. So this relates to any industry, and this relates to anyone from 8 to 80. Like I always say, it's no age. It's just, it doesn't discriminate. It's just there. So I would suggest what I had to do was I had to do a lot of like honesty. I would sit by myself quietly, assess everything, look at all the equipment I got, get rid of things I don't need, because that was adding more weight to the journey. you know, and I started falling in love with pieces of equipment. You have to detach yourself from that too, because you want to be light. The lighter you are, the easier it is to carry the load, you know, because you got your personal family, your personal issues, the business. Whether you believe it or not, every time you take on a new client, you take on their energy. That's another load, right? So I hope I'm coming off as someone who's sharing and caring, and not someone who's being judgmental or preachy, or I'm not, like I said, I'm not no therapist. I didn't write no book on this. I'm just simply sharing from one human to another human what I've been dealing with, and I know some of you been dealing with. So the moral of the story is, take your time out here, man. Take some time, reflect, you know, talk to some people in your life that don't have nothing to do with what you do. You know, talk about sports, talk about back in the days, talk about, you know, music, whatever it is that relaxes you and that takes you away from the hustle. You know, get in touch with that person. You know, take some me time. You know, I'm very passionate about this because I've seen and I've witnessed what carrying this load can do to someone internally. I've seen myself looking back on old photos and old footage and sharing with my close family and friends what I was going through in that photo, in that time. And they were shocked. They were like, we had no idea you was going through that, because you look put together. Like, you look good. Everything looked like it's good for you. That's that happy face I'm talking about. We put it on, and we, you know, and I know this goes deeper than just the industry. As a people, sometime, you know, we have to do that. But there's what's healthy, and there's what's not healthy. I don't even want to dress it up. Some things are just not healthy, y'all. So we gotta get back to being wholesome, organic. You know, talk if you need to talk. Don't hide behind your work. Don't hide behind your work like people can't see, because maybe they can't see, but you could see and you could feel what you're going through. And at the end of the day, when you look in the mirror, you want to be happy with that person. You don't want to feel like you suppressing something, because first it starts with just suppressing it. Next it starts with taking a pill to suppress it. You know, next it starts with taking a drink to suppress it. You know, that's a slippery slope. You know, and that's from guerrilla style filmmaking all the way up to corporate, you know, the people that makes the decisions for Netflix, the corporate big dogs. Everyone goes through it. No one's immune to it. No one's immune to this. So this is, I wanted to make this short, but I guess it went a little longer than I wanted it to, but I don't believe in curbing what's good for us. So I am going to end it here by saying, I understand what you're going through, and I hope you understand what I'm going through. If you have any ideas, practical things people could do, exercises people could do daily to get past that, I would appreciate if you leave that in the comments below. Please keep them clean. We're trying to help people, not hurt them. And, you know, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Please press the notification button so you can see when the next one is coming. I'm trying to be consistent. It's a new channel. I'm loving this. I'm just adoring it because it really coincides with my passion of filmmaking. Shoot, edit, repeat. I'm digging it. So when the next time we meet, y'all, and I got something to drop on y'all, you know what I'm saying? Continue to be blessed, man. Continue to be safe. You know what I mean? Stay in touch with yourself. Stay whole. Keep your soul tight. You know what I'm saying? And always, always, always move in the vibration of love, y'all. All right? To the next one. It's your boy. I'm out. Peace.